Along with the Pilates apparatuses, we will also be working a little bit with red cord. I've been teaching red cord for right around 4 years. One of the big things I've been working with is attaching it to the Cadillac so that Pilates instructors can actually work with it. Now, red cord does not endorse this kind of attachment, but me as a Pilates studio owner, I had a hard time affording to just come out and buy the apparatus. So I started on my Cadillac working a little bit with this, and then I also have a couple overhead systems in my classroom that I work with. For the first exercise, we always have a hard time working with our people to get them to feel their core. So a simple way that I work with people is go ahead and lay down for me, Justin. Good. And again, I have a lot of pillow under his head. That's just because it has nothing to do with the exercise. We're not going to be bridging or doing anything for him in that fashion. I'm just going to have him reach up and grab on with the handles. All right. This is a red cord mini. It is our apparatus that we use for in-home use, or if you travel a lot, to use. And at the workshop, I'll show you how I attach it to the Cadillac, and you would be able to use it. The first thing I'm going to have him do is I'm going to have him lengthen his legs out. All right. I'm going to have him pull himself up. Just go ahead and pull yourself up to sit yourself on up, all the way up, and reach for the toes. So it's almost like doing a roll up, except now he used his arms to help him up. Instead of working through the concentric part of the roll up and seeing people cheat, throw themselves, do all those things, I'm going to forfeit that part. I'm going to have him sit up nice and tall. All right. I'm going to have him put his heels together, his toes apart. Now, I don't want a wide open lock. I want a nice Pilates V. Okay. From here, he's going to slowly roll back, just one vertebrae at a time. So you saw right there, come back up. He started to actually lever back. I want him to roll here, but I don't want it to affect the neck. Now, classically, we're taught always to round through the neck. I'm going to break those rules for a second because I want him to really use that lower abdominal. And I want him just to round through his back, rolling down. Perfect. Keeping this head right in my hand. Hold right there. Now, in this position, he's feeling his abdominals. This is like doing 100 from a seated position. All right, I'm going to have him press onto the hands, and when he presses down, it actually deepens the curve of his lower back, and that allows him to really feel those abdominals. Now you can see that he's starting to quiver a little bit, so I don't want to overwork him on the first rep. I'm going to have him lay all the way down. Excellent. And I'll adjust his head for him, just to make sure he has it. Pull yourself up again. Like this? Yep. Well, I actually let it move, so go ahead, let me tighten it up. There you go. Pull on up and lengthen forward. Good. Sit up nice and tall. That same position. So rolling through the spine, you're going to roll down. Curve in the spine. Curving. Hold right here. Now, again, we can start to teach them that the more they squeeze my fingers with the heels, the more it's going to turn on that pelvic floor and that lower abdominal, which is great. All right, it's important you squeeze out here and not closer to the knee or thigh, because that would turn on your psoas. And we're trying to get a little bit more of the abdominal work. And he's definitely getting that just from squeezing there. Now, I could add some breath into it. I'm going to have him bring his hands out, 4 or 5 inches inhaling, and exhale together. Inhale and exhale. Now, when you inhale, widen your back. Good. Exhale. So we get some great work here. Inhale and exhale, and then lay on down. This is a great way for your people to really get that core work that you want them to get without trying to put all the pressure on their neck and their shoulders. So it's a great little tool. Pull yourself up one more time. Good. Now, let's say people start to say, well, this is a lot of pressure on my lower back. Go ahead and bend your knees. Put your feet flat. Perfect. Sit up nice and tall. All right. Again, now I know his hips are in flexion. It's greater than 90 degrees. He has to start to roll down here. All right. So go ahead and start to roll, slowly lowering the body. Hold right there. Now, Let's say I wanted to work on some nice teaser work. 1 foot, eye level, perfect. Set it back down. Always keeping these ropes nice and tight. Other leg, lengthen, eye level, and back down. And the other foot. So we can work through all the abdominal action. And we can work up. Now let's hold it there. Now watch this. Bring the other leg up. You'll see, oh, nice. He can put his heels together and he can work. This is almost like the yoga boat, except now we want him to press. Press. When he presses, not with the neck, let your head rest. Chin down a little bit. It's more abdominal. All right? And then lay on down, setting the knees on down. Feel that in the abs?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a couple of quick ab ones. We'll be covering a lot of stuff on the Cadillac with the red cords. This is a great apparatus that will give us a chance to kind of find other ways to get our people the strength to do our classical moves or the moves that we're trying to do with our clients.